Love playing Standard on Magic Online? Check out Academy's Standard Bot in the Magic Online Classifieds for Standard Singles.
Welcome to our fourth and final match with a mono green aggro. We're on the draw, and this hand's pretty sweet. You have turn 1 Elvish Mystic into turn 2 Burning Tree and 5/5 Reverent Hunter. No, we're not going to mulligan to 6. Let's see what we're up against. Watery Grave again. A lot of black decks, which is to be expected. The format's a lot of black decks. Watery Grave could be another blackish blue devotion deck like we just played against, or Esper. Alright, Esper it is. Ultimate. Ultimate Price or Mystic. Drew a land. So we're just going to play the good old Burning Tree Go. So our Immune Vault's going to do a lot of work this match, I feel. So hopefully, I don't really know. I was going to say hopefully our opponent's stranded with counters and can't cast them. Alright, so that's a good sign. You could have Syncopate. This is something to think about. They usually play like one or no Syncopates. So we're just going to play, Immune Vault. These Immune Vaults are going to be good. So we're going to play Hunter. Let's see what he did with the Scry. Put it on top, so that's really bad news for us. Either that's a land so we can cast more spells, or it's just a good spell. So we'll attack for 2, our opponent goes to 16. And we're just going to attack with Immune Vaults till he dies, hopefully. Ultimate Price again. Okay, another Temple. This one put on the bottom. It's good. Pack Rat. Oh, it's like the Esper mid-rangey deck. Okay. So make sure I tap the right one for Carlos. So we'll animate both these and attack for 4. Or I guess like the Esper decks, they're playing a lot of creatures now. Which I don't know what the benefit of that is, like main deck. Maybe this is just like a brew. Play Mystic. Say go. Opponent's at 12. Another Temple. Just a lot of temples. Puts that one on the bottom too. So he wants to make a rat. Can't do much else. Precinct Captain. Ugh. So we'll attack with Burning Tree and see what he does. Go ahead and bestow. Hopefully it doesn't have a counterspell, which I guess is more of an Esper mid-rangey deck. Like the Esper humans with pack rats. So it probably doesn't have Syncopates. Cyclonic Rift. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. I think it would probably been better just... we could have killed my Burning Tree by bouncing the Satyr after I blocked, but this is fine too. Now I just have like a Satyr in play. So yeah, this pack rat's going to be problems here pretty quickly. Let's see what our opponent has. Sky Knight. Yeah, so it's the human mid-range deck. I happen to be playing pack rat. Right, that's pretty good. So that means he can't make a rat this turn. He's attacking for 2, so we go to 18. Another land. We've drawn a lot of lands this game, but luckily half them Immune Vaults. So we're going to fire 2 of them up. All of them up, actually. Attack with all of them. We can also attack with the Mystic here. You can trade with what, like any of these. He's already at 12, so it might have to be doing a lot of blocking. So I assume he's going to block that and then block this on the Mystic and take 4 going to 8. Okay, just a jump block. Oh, not. Let's see, he took the back. Yeah, so he's going to block the Mystic. He's going to take 4 going to 8. So even if our opponent has another land, he can't make 2 rats, which is nice. He can only make 1. Might be worth a double blocking this Priest and Captain if he attacks. Spear. The cards are really good against us. Not greedy at all, and it's a 3-color deck. Oh man, this deck amazes me. Yep, so we just gotta take it. So we're at 15 now, and he has another soldiers. Times a 2/2. We're gonna attack with everything. He can block 2. He'll take 4, going to 4, and he'll have no creatures in play. Or I guess he could not block a pack rat if he so desires, and then he'd go to 2. I feel like we're doing okay. Alright, so he does blocks. He does take 4. There's a 4. I'll play an Elvish Mystic. I wish this was a 2-power creature. Then he might not be able to attack. But this way, like, he can still attack, block 1, take 3, go to 1. Put that card on top, so that's not good for us. So he's attacking. I'm actually going to chump here, because if he doesn't have another follow-up play, he's just dead. Alright, he's got something. Oh, just like the best possible card. Hopefully he blinks in, we draw like a Boon Satyr, but I doubt that's going to happen. Nope, it's still there. And luckily for us, we drew another land. So I guess we'll just say go. It's not dead yet, but we're pretty close. Say go. See, I don't know how this deck went 9-1. I don't feel like we're playing it that poorly. We just, the deck doesn't do anything. It just plays terrible creatures. So we're taking 9, going to 4, and he gets 1 creature. He kept this card on top, I believe. Yeah, now he blinks it. Oh, and look, another forest. Alright, let's go to sideboarding. Okay, so the Esper human deck of pack rats. Very little blue, so I don't know if I want Mistcutter. Priest and Captain is just a huge pain for us to get through. I don't know what I take out. Like, Mending Touch seems fine to take out. It's definitely a blowout. Guess we'll take out a couple Brush Striders. Card seems not that impressive. Well, we'll take out 1 Mystic, 1 Brush Strider. And always Scavenging Ooze. I think I'd rather just have like 4 Scavenging Oozes over before you play the first Brush Strider. It just seems like we always bring it in, it just seems really good. Alright, this hand's fine. We got a curve of Experiment 1 into Tusker into Slaughterhorn or Boon Satyr. Our opponent kept their 7 also. Just play Experiment 1, say go. So this is a pretty good start. Hopefully we can capitalize with being on the play and their mana base being pretty terrible. Drew another forest. Doesn't help us out too much. Gets us 1 closer to Boon Satyr, rather just draw threats, really, though. Attack for 2. Yeah, Priest and Captain in the Watery Grave deck just seems like it's good, it wins. Just doesn't seem like the best. Pack Rat, okay. I'm actually going to play Mutavault. I'm going to play Slaughterhorn to evolve the Experiment 1. Attack for 6. It's going to take it. It's going to go to 12. Then we still have a backup Slaughterhorn. We have pretty good attacks next turn, depending on what he does. He might have a Sky Knight to detain one of our creatures, which is okay. Or like I said, they have the worst mana base ever, so it's a trying to be an aggressive deck with like so many tap lands and like double colored cards just seems not where you want to be. Do another forest. Almost animate our Mutavault and attack. We can't bestow that turn, so so if he kills one and blocks one, he's still taking 5, going to 7. Deputy of Acquittals. Okay, you are acquitted. Wow, that's going pretty deep. This is a 2/2 for white and a blue. Comes in play, you can bounce something you control. Alright, so he's blocking Slaughterhorn, and he is chump blocking. I'm actually okay pumping my Slaughterhorn just so I have more creatures in play. He's taking 5, going to 8. If he has Supreme Verdict, this is really bad. Well, it's not that bad. We keep our Experiment 1 and our Mutavault. They've known to have that, so we'll see. Say go. So next turn, like if he has Verdict, we can still animate this, play Boon Satyr, or just bestow boosting air, attack for 5, or attack for 4. So this is a pretty awesome start. We had a great curve. We're able to kill our opponent's pack rat, which is always nice. Let's see what he has. See if he has a Sky Knight, he's still dead because he detains 1, blocks 1, then I bestow and kill him. Let's see. Our opponent's in the tank. Doesn't look like he has a 4th land, or at least a 4th land that comes into play untapped. Alright, well, he didn't make us do it, and we won. Wow, that's a lot of forests. Let's go back to sideboarding. We're going to be on the draw now. So I think I don't want these Brush Riders anymore. I just want more 1-drops. Take another Mystic. We haven't seen Nylea, but she seems a little slow. There's also potentially his Lifebane Zombies. Ooh, this hand. Oh man, if we draw another land, this hand's insane. I don't think we can mulligan it. I'm just gonna hope to get there. Tap land from our opponent as expected. And you put the card on top. Okay. Alright, just a Cloning Tusker. So even if we don't draw a land, we can still play our Dryad Militant. Yep, Precinct Captain. So we just gotta say go. So if we draw a land, well, we really need to draw 2 lands. These Reverend Hunters are gonna be really good once we have another once we get them in play. So opponent has a tap land. Okay. Yeah. So I guess we can attack for 2. We could also like, oh, Doomblade. I'll go ahead and save it. We're not doing much else this turn. We just really need to draw lands. Say go. Oh, I didn't see what to do with that temple. Put it on bottom. Okay. If we draw a land, I think I'm just going to play the Tusker to evolve our Experiment 1. Devour Flesh will sacrifice this Militant. It's pretty useless. Yeah. Yeah. We took out Brush Striders for our Dried Militants. Well, I could have also had Experiment 1s. I guess we'll play Tusker. And we are going to attack for 3. Hopefully he doesn't have a spear here. So like Brush Strider wouldn't have been any better in this scenario. Alright, on the Chumpsies. Okay, say go. Thoughtseize. Go for it. I'll probably take the Scavenging Ooze here. It's one of the only 2 cards I can cast, and it's more powerful than the Burning Tree Emissary. Yep. Hopefully we draw a land. Mutavault would be the best draw. No attack, okay. Alright. I'm okay with attacking with both of our guys here, actually. I just want to apply pressure. He's missed his land drop. Okay. Yeah, I'm like saying, I'd gladly do that if he wants to. Okay, I'll still do that if he wants to. So he's at 15. We're going to play our Burning Tree and say go. So our opponent has had 3 cards in his hand, missed his land drop, so that means he's like Obsidiats. I don't know what else he could have. Like I said, he might have Supreme Verdicts. Okay, Pack Rats. Scavenging Ooze, okay. So we're attacking again. Our opponent is Mastered, so he might actually have a chance. Blocking, okay. Scavenging Ooze. I'm not playing around Supreme Verdict, just because if he doesn't have it, I just want to kill him as quickly as possible. 5th land comes into play tapped. Yep, the Precinct Captain deck, Pack Rat, all creature deck has Supreme Verdicts. Definitely could have played around that, but I didn't feel like he had it. I'm not a fan of this deck. I just don't think it's that good. So we also failed to hit our 3rd land drop again. Our opponent plays Obsidiat. So it's like we're dead. Yep, he blinks it. 3rd land. We're going to play Slaughterhorn here. I think we're just going to go for end of turn Boon Satyr. Then start playing Reverent Hunters. So we go to 12, and then we go to 7, and then we're going to 5. Play our Boon Satyr. A land here would be decent, because we can play a Hunter and use Slaughterhorn. Player Hunter. We actually have to leave both back to double block, just because I'm not going to be able to block next turn, and that would actually kill us. We drew a Mending Touch, a little too late, unfortunately. So our opponent has something. Revelation for 2. Man, this deck has everything. Far and away. Well, that's good enough too. So, this deck, I'm not a big fan of it. As you can tell, we won 1 match out of 3. Go ahead and comment. Let me know how I could have played differently or what I could have sideboarded better. But I feel like most of those games were like out of our how we lost was out of our control. Our first 2 opponents had Brim Oz's, which are just a beating, and then we beat the Black Devotion player, and we just lost to Supreme Verdict. We could have played around that, obviously. We would have had our Scavenging Ooze, but we would have got far away like a turn earlier probably. So we would still have been dead, I feel like. But go ahead, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.